Okay, all right. So this particular question is from Jubilat Mosu, and it's kind of the offshoot from the previous questions you answered on transcript. He's saying that he's been assured that the issue of transcript will be resolved, but he's also asking of what kind of the priority that could be given to the employment of FUTO graduates. So he's asking what measures or plans do you have to ensure that the most FUTO graduates are gainfully employed?
Okay, there's an echo. So I hope it's not talking about employment in FUTO, but let me address it in general perspective. There are various different sectors that people can be employed. You can be employed in FUTO if you are a graduate, and your idea is to, basically go for your master's and PhD, but you must come top. So I will check what the process is, and there are processes. As a matter of fact, in our days, there is a program to retain the best graduates in every department. I don't know whether that is still there, but I will go and read and find out what is the current play. But this is for employment in FUTO. That's what I said. We must take the current employment procedures and follow the process and make sure that it's transparent for everybody. Now, if it is for private sector, like for my organization, I've said that for my company, for example, like I work in the private sector. Again, we have our policies and guidelines. Our employments are usually advertised, and there are criteria set. So first of all, you must meet those criteria to be shortlisted. And when you are shortlisted, you must also have the enablement to be able to pass through the rigorous of the interview, get to the final stage. And if you get to the selection stage and you are able to scale through there, you make it. So those processes are there. It's transparent. You don't have to know anybody in our system. Then there are also some other small private sector companies, especially the ones that are owned by FUTO graduates. So if there are opportunities there, I will encourage some of you, if you are not the alumni, participate in the alumni. Sometimes some of those adverts are made mention in the alumni meetings. So if the advert is for you and you are able to get through, that'll be fine. Again, they will also be looking for people who can do the job because at the end of the day, when you are employed, you must be able to deliver. So my focus in making sure that people get good employment is really to focus on the quality of the products. That is the way I'm going to handle it. Rather than focusing on where do I put people, my focus will be if you come out as a good graduate and there is a position that is being contested for, even if it is one in share in ExxonMobil and you go for the process, you should be the chosen one. So that's why I'm saying making sure the academics is top-notch, following through with the programs, because you must go through the academic programs. In our days, we used to do CWE, student industrial work experience. I don't know whether we are still doing that these days. I will find out what is in there because those practical experiences are very important to strengthen the knowledge of the students. So making sure that what we teach is contemporary. That's another area that I will look at into. The world is moving, the world is changing. Are we still teaching subjects of the 70s, the 80s, or late 90s, where we are supposed to be in the 20s? So we must also find a way to review our curriculum to make it up, to make sure that it is contemporary and it's up to date. Once we begin to do that, and our graduates, those of us that are graduating and those of you that are graduating are top-notch, I can assure you, whether you go to the private sector, either the big corporation or United Nations or the small ones, or you go to the university, they will seek after you. You must be able to do well. So my focus will be on quality, quality, and quality. I got a flight back from somebody that said that it's good to set KPI, but they might reject it. Fine. Change is not easy, but change is constant. That's the thing that you cannot run away from. So my going there, I'm not going to go there as somebody that knows it all. I'm coming with a private sector background. So whatever will benefit the university, that is what I will bring to bear. So how do you make change happen? You have to make the other parties see the benefits of what you are offering. How it's going to help make the university job easier, how it's going to make the administration easier, how it's going to make it transparent to everybody. Because one of the ranking of the university also, when they look at your system, it should be transparent. If somebody is going to rank on university, they don't need to visit FUTO. They should be able to access all your things online. For example, has there been an audit conducted in the university in the past 5 years? I don't know. If you conduct an audit, the audit should be published. People should have access to it online. They should be able to see where you are spending money or where you are not spending money. Okay, the research funds that are coming are the one they are not coming on. So showing the benefits of why those KPI are important is why I will emphasize. And once you see the benefit and what the gain will be, definitely, I'm sure they will take it. It might not be easy, but change is gradual. If I'm in there, I have 5 years. You're not going to do everything the same day. So it's a gradual process. You do them in gradually, and hopefully, before I leave, if I get into the council, some of those private sector norms can be applied into the system, and the university will be better for it for all of us. Thank you.